Aisha considered herself indispensable to her friends. They always sought her advice. Her laughter was the soundtrack to their gatherings, and her presence felt essential. She believed their affection was unwavering, a bond forged in years of shared experiences. Then came the annual charity gala. Aisha, feeling slightly under the weather, decided to skip it. She assumed her friends would understand. After all, they were close, weren't they? Instead, the gala went on without her, and she received only a few cursory text messages. No one called to check on her. The casual, almost indifferent tone of those messages struck her deeply. She had imagined a flurry of worried calls, a sense of her absence being acutely felt. The reality was a stark contrast. The night ended not with a comforting wave of support, but with a quiet realization. Aisha's perceived importance had been an illusion. Her friend's affection, while genuine in its own way, was not as profound as she'd imagined. The gala was a turning point, not in the grand scheme of things, but in Aisha's understanding of her relationships. She saw that friendships, much like any other bond, are delicate ecosystems. They require nurturing, care, and a constant awareness of their fragility. She learned that day that assuming one's importance is a dangerous game, and that true friendships are built on mutual understanding and consistent support, not on self-perceived indispensability. It was a painful but necessary lesson, and Aisha resolved to approach her relationships with a greater sense of humility and awareness. She realized that her friends' actions, or lack thereof, were not a reflection of her worth, but a reflection of the realities of human connection. She had to adjust her expectations and communicate her needs more clearly, ensuring that the bonds she cherished remained strong and vibrant. The gala served as a wake-up call, a reminder that the world doesn't revolve around any one person, and that even the closest friendships require effort and attention. She understood that her absence might not have been as significant as she thought. It was a humbling experience. She spent the following week reaching out to her friends individually, engaging in deeper conversations, and making a conscious effort to strengthen their connections. The incident at the gala became a catalyst for growth, both in her friendships and in her own self-perception. She learned to value genuine connection over assumed importance, and her relationships with her friends became even stronger because of the lesson she